Addicts, JT here for another review, and this time I've got a pretty cool one. Glad I got my hands on this one. I've got the Spidey shirt, as you can see, so we're going to be looking at some Spider-Man figures, but not Peter himself. No, we are looking at, from the King in Black series, this is the Knull and Venom 2-pack. I'm very excited about this. So excited I got my hands on it. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open and see what's inside. All right, guys, I am so excited to look at this 2-pack. Again, the King in Black. You've got Knull, you've got Venom with the wings. We got to keep that in mind. Marvel Legends. Then you've got at the very top, celebrating 60 years, amazing years, I should say, of Spider-Man. On the side, you have the nice product pictures. You've got some comic pictures on the other side, and on the back, it shows you exactly what is in the box. So, without any further ado, let's take a look at Knull and Venom. All right, I've got them out of the packages. Now, I have to just warn you guys, I'm going to do these individually because you'll see why. First up, we are going to go over the man himself, Knull. And guys, when I say this figure is massive, you'll see when I stand him up like this. Look, I saw this 2-pack and I had to get the pack just for him. I mean, his mouth, I mean, he's got like the closed, like, look at the teeth right there. It looks incredible. You got the symbiote on the front that goes to the side right there. Articulation is great. This kind of hinders from going, to the side a little bit and up, but he's not going to be doing no kicks or anything. But as you can see, he does have some grippy hands, and those fingernails and those nails are just, I mean, the fingers are long. He does come with some accessories. Let me show you what those are. So if you do want a different head, then you've got this nice, just chill head. I mean, I like the other head a little bit better, but if you want more of a relaxed Knull, then here it is. But he also comes with, oh my goodness, this sucker right here looks phenomenal. I mean, one of the best weapons that I have in my collection. This thing is insane. I love it. And let me go ahead and pose him so I can talk to you guys a little bit more about him. So as you can see, I had to move Knull all the way to the back of my table just to fit him in frame. That's how big he is. But if we zoom in a little bit, guys, like this figure is phenomenal. I have no negatives about this figure. The only thing, and I don't know if it's a nitpick or not, but I do wish they came with like an extra hand or hand accessories. Like, I love this sword. I think the sword is great, but God, it is such an amazing sword, isn't it, guys? But I do wish like maybe like a closed fist for that hand, maybe an extra wielding hand so he can like wield it with two hands. That would be really dope. But other than that, I have no issues and no problems with this figure. He's going to go into my Spider-Man shelf, no doubt. So let's look at the other one in the 2-pack, which was Venom. And I'll discuss a little bit about him in just a second. So let's go ahead and look at Venom. All right, guys, like I said, we're going to look at Venom here. And this is your typical Eddie Brock Venom body. I mean, he's bulky. He's got the muscles. I mean, it looks like Venom, and I have no issues with Venom, none. I love the mouth open with the tongue coming out. That looks really cool. The eyes look really cool. Even like the going up to the side of his face for the gums right there on his face, that looks really cool. The eyes big and wide. This is Venom. I mean, how can you go wrong with Venom? Now, when you turn him over to the back, you've got the symbiote again, but you've got two holes, which I'll explain in just a second why you have those. But other than that, articulation is great. He is a bulky dude, so standing him up and posing him is not an issue. But let me go ahead and show you why you have two holes in the back of Venom. So some accessories that come with Eddie Brock or Venom. You have another head right here, one closed, where he's kind of giving that evil grin. You know, he's up to something. And then you have two sets of fist hands right there, some punching hands, so he can do some real damage. But the big boys, the one that I'm very worried about when I set him up in my display, and the reason why he has 2 holes in his back are to hold these giant wings. I mean, like, I had to put, I mean, look, my whole hand is spread out to put these in frame. I mean, they're awesome, don't get me wrong. They are super cool. I love this style of Venom. I mean, this comic run, The King in Black, is just amazing. I highly suggest it, and this is from the comic. So let me pose him with the wings, and you can see how big he actually is. So let's go do that right now. All right, guys, I've got to do this review quick because he is so top heavy that I am unable to, like, this is the longest that it's gone. Fingers crossed it doesn't fall, but I believe it's going to fall. Look how amazing he looks. That's it. That's all you gotta look. I mean, he looks phenomenal. The wings are incredible. Here's the issue. A couple issues. A, very top heavy, very difficult to stand up. If you don't have something that's going to support him, he is going to fall either forward, backwards. He's going to fall over. Again, I have tried to stand him up like this forever, and I finally got it, so fingers crossed he does not fall. Next issue, I had to, like, heat up those wings like no other to get them to stick in the back of those little pegs, because boy was it my hands hurt from, like, just continually poking and pressing and prying. It's a lot. So yeah, it's a great figure. I love this figure. However, there are some issues, but what you can't deny is it looks so cool. I mean, the figure looks dope. I'm very excited that I got these two. So let's go ahead and set them up, and then call it a day. Quickly, before we move on to the last bit of our video, I did want to show you a comparison of the 2 Venoms that I have, these 2 Marvel Legends that I have. This one in front of you right here is from the movie Venom Let There Be Carnage, I believe. And then obviously we have the Knull and Venom 2-pack. The 2-pack Venom is taller than the other one. Personally, I like them both. It's tough because I like the movie style Venom, but I mean, that's Venom. Like, you have the symbiote in the middle, like, you have the long tongue. This one does have a long tongue, but the wider eyes, and here you have, like, kind of the skinnier eyes. This one has, like, more of a glossier feel to it. You've got the veins that kind of go down to the middle of the chest, but overall, guys, I like both of these figures. But let's go ahead and end the video. All right, guys, so the Knull and Venom 2-pack, I think, is a no-brainer to have in your collection. This one is one that when I saw it at Batcave Treasures, where I picked it up at, I was like, yep, you gotta pick it up and gotta have it, and I'm really glad that I did. As you saw in the comparison with the movie Venom, you know, it depends on which Venom you want in your Spider-Man collection, or if you want both, hey, by all means, do both. But I think this is a 2-pack that everyone needs. It is phenomenal, and go pick yours up today. But again, I'm JT. Stay calm and keep collecting, and I'll see you next time.